Two balls, no strikes. And a runner on second. Roughing checks the runner on second. Here's the sign from Dickie. Roughing stretches, roughing pitches. Oh! High inside, steam right one, baby! Atta boy, no hitter up there. Bottom of the seventh. Two balls, one strike. Runner on second. Roughing checks the runner on second. Here's the sign from Dickie. Roughing stretches, roughing pitches. Oh, low and outside. Ball three. Come on, Greg. Make it.
Eugene! Stop banging the wall!
Come on, Ma. It's the World Series. Bottom of the seventh. Wow. Bottom of the seventh. Three balls, one strike. Roughing stretches, roughing pitches. Oh! It's not a low and outside. Ball four.
I'll break his arm.
As
That's what I'll do.
Middlecock lopes up to the plate.
Eugene!
What?
I'm not going to tell you again! Did you hear me?
But it's the last batter, Mom. Mel Ott is up. It's a crucial moment in the World Series history.
Your Aunt Blanche has a splitting headache!
It's not the playing so much as it is the banging. He always does it when I'm studying. I have a big test in history tomorrow.
Come on, just one more pitch. I think I can get him to pop up. I got my stuff today.
Your father will give you plenty of stuff when he gets home. You hear?
All right.
I want you inside now. Put out the water glasses.
I can do that.
Why, is his arm broken? And I don't want any back talk. You hear?
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Today's game will be delayed because of my Aunt Blanche's headache.
Blanche, that's enough sewing for today. That's all I need is for you to go on.
I just want to finish pinning this one hem. Lori, Charlie, help your Aunt Kate with the dishes. Oh, 2 more pages, all right, Ma. I haven't finished the Macedonian Wars.
Always studying that one. She's gonna have some head on her shoulders. Eugene! What? And wash your hands.
They're clean. I'm wearing a glove. I hate my name. Eugene Morris Jerome. The second worst name that you can give a male child. The first worst is Haskell Fleischman. Like, how am I ever gonna play for the Yankees with a name like Eugene Morris Jerome? You need to be like a Joe or a Tony or a Frankie, something Italian. All the best Yankees are Italian. My mother cooks spaghetti with ketchup. What chance do I have?
I'm almost through, Ma.
All right, darling. You have better color today, sweetheart. Did you get a little sun this morning?
I walked out to the beach.
Very slowly, I hope.
Yes, Mom.
She gets all this special treatment because she has this flutter in her heart or something, the doctor said. I got hit in the back of the head with a baseball, saw 2 of everything for a week, but I still had to lug a block of ice home every afternoon. Girls are treated like queens. Maybe that's what I should have been born as, an Italian girl.
Eugene!
What?
How many times have I told you not to leave your things around the house?
109.
What?
You told me yesterday, I told you 109 times not to leave things lying around the house.
He's a boy. He's young. Before we found out about Lori's condition, she was the same way, running all over.
You know, maybe it's because girls are different. Right, Aunt Kate?
Yeah, girls are different.
I'm gonna kill her one day. If she is not sick, I swear I'm going to kill her one day.
Mom, can I have some lemonade?
You spoil your dinner, darling. A small glass. We couldn't have it.
All right. Get it.
I'll get it. I'm going in the kitchen anyway.
You see what I mean? If she gets a glass of lemonade, I get yelled at. This is just my entire life at this point, seriously.
that he came home and I'm dead on the kitchen floor.
I tell him, don't go in the kitchen, Pop.
Get upstairs. And don't come down with dirty hands.
Again, I'm wearing a glove. See why I need to write all of this stuff down? In case I grow up all twisted and warped. The world will know why.
Girls are different. When you and I were girls, we kept the house spotless. I've always been like that. I have to have things clean. When Mama and Papa left the house in Russia, she cleaned the place from top to bottom. She said, no matter what the Cossacks had done to us, when they broke into our house, they would have respect for the Jews. Yes.
Who are the Cossacks?
Same filthy bunches live across the street?
Across the street, you mean the Murphys?
All of them.
The Murphys are Russian?
The mother is very nice. She's been very sweet to me. Her windows are so filthy. I thought she had black curtains hanging inside. I've been inside the house. It's very neat. No one can be as clean as you, Kate. What business did you have in their house? She invited me for tea. Oh. I'm living here 7 years. She's never invited me for tea. To meet that drunken son of hers. It was just she and I. Because she knows your situation. Don't forget what Mama used to tell us. Stay on your own side of the street. That's what they have got us for.
That's what they have got us for. If my mother knew I was writing all this down, she would stop me like one of her turkeys. I suppose I better explain what she means by Aunt Blanche's situation. See, about 6 years ago, Aunt Blanche's husband, Uncle Dave, died from... They never say the word out loud. They always whisper it. He died from cancer. It's like if they say the word out loud, the God will go, I heard that! You said the dreaded disease! Just for that I smite you down with it! There's some things that adults just don't talk about. Like how my grandfather died from diphtheria. Anyway, Uncle Dave died and left Aunt Blanche with no money, not even insurance. And she can't work because she has asthma. Anyway, my big-hearted mother insisted that we take her and her 2 daughters in to live with us. So my room was split into 2. Stanley and I on one side, and Nora and Laurie on the other. This living situation was supposed to be temporary, but it's been 2.5 years, and I'm pretty sure Aunt Blanche's situation has given my father high blood pressure.
That's more lemonade, dear.
Yeah.
Drink it slowly.
I will.
Blanche, that's enough already. Since 7 o'clock this morning.
I just wanted to finish this last piece, you know.
I think I need new glasses.
Our teacher says we should change them every 2 years.
Would it kill you to put a light on?
Oh, I don't do jack enough with it. I don't want to burn up electricity bills.
Have I asked you for anything? Do you see anyone starving around here? If I go hungry, you'll give me something from your plate. Kate, I'm going to pay you and Jack back one day. I don't know how, but I'm a woman of my word. Well, from your lips to the Irish sweepstakes. Blanche, come on in the kitchen and taste the soup. See if it needs some salt.
Oh, all right. Should I put out the water glasses, or is Eugene going to do it?
Eugene!
What?
It is the last time I'm going to tell you. Just put out the napkins, darling.
Because of her, I have to do twice the amount of work around here. Only I can make the Yankees. I'd be in St. Petersburg this winter. Oh. Your sister Nora isn't too bad. She's 18, doesn't look too bad. To be honest, this is the first year I've started to notice girls that don't look too bad. Nora started to develop about 8 months ago. I have the exact date in my diary.
Mom! Lori! I'm Kate! I've got incredible news, everybody! Where is everyone? Oh my god!
I know!
Ah! Lori! I'm Kate! I'm here! Everybody inside! The don't even know. Rehearsals start a week from Monday, and then after that, we go to Washington, Philadelphia, Wilmington. Oh my God, and the second week in December, they come to New York. Can you believe it, Mama? I'm gonna be in a Broadway show. What is she talking about?
Do I know? Am I her mother?
How can you be in a Broadway show? You have to sing and act. I can sing. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Well, I can carry a tune. On Broadway, you have to sing and act. How would you know? You've never seen a Broadway show.
Oh, did he ask you how old you were?
He didn't ask me.
He didn't ask you if you were still in school.
No, he just asked me to audition. My God, isn't anybody excited?
I am. It's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Thank you, Eugene. I'm glad at least somebody's excited.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be sleeping next door to a showgirl.
What do you mean go to Philadelphia? What do you mean New York? How are you going to finish school?
School, Mama. This is a Broadway show. This is what I want to do with my life. Algebra and English ain't gonna help me on the stage. Aren't? Can you stay out of this?
Do you know how hard it is to make it without a high school diploma? You need a high school diploma. It's going to be so hard out there right now. Your Aunt Kate knows. I know. I tried, but I never got what tell her Aunt Kate. But it's very hard.
Then why did you send me to dancing school for 3 years? Why did I take a subway 4 days a week after school, 2 hours each way, with money you made going half blind over a broken sewing machine? Why, Mama?
Because it's my pleasure. Because I know that you love it. Because you asked me.
Well, then I'm asking you something else. Let me do something for you now. I could be making $60 a week, maybe even more. I wouldn't be making that much out of high school with a diploma.
I can't think right now. What happens? What happens if you break a leg or, God forbid, you get heavy?
You called me fat yesterday.
How long do you think that this is going to last? Dancing? A few years. A diploma? Forever. I know I never got one. You really need one, honey. Look, we gotta wait for your uncle to come. Okay? We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna let him make the decision. Okay?
Why, Mama? I have to know tonight. I have to call Mr. Beckman. I have to at least let them see if I'm good enough. Don't say no till Monday.
Darling, I think that the whole family has to do with this decision. It affects Aunt Kate just as much as it does me. Right? We're going to ask your Uncle Jack. We're going to ask your Aunt Kate. How do you feel about this?
Me? I've never voted before in my life. Why should I start with my own family?
I have to heat up these potatoes. No, let's just wait for your Uncle Jack. We'll talk to him. We'll let him make the decision.
Why, Mama? I mean, I love him, but he's not my father.
Because I don't always know what the right thing to do is. Because sometimes I need help. Because I say so, that's why. Ugh. Come.
Eugene M. Jerome has one vote for yes.
Shut up, Eugene.
So, here's the thing. Despite all of that, I have something to admit. I have left very specific instructions for my diary not to be opened until 30 years after my death. I, Eugene M. Jerome, have committed the mortal sin of lusting after my cousin daughter. See, See, I can tell you guys that because I'll be dead by the time you guys are reading this thing. But if I had my choice between a tryout with the Yankees or seeing Nora's bare breasts for 2.5 seconds, I have a lot to think about.
I need bread.
What?
I don't have enough bread. Run across the green lab and get a fresh fried bread.
I just got a loaf for you this morning.
So you go again this afternoon.
That's all I'm going to be trained to do when I'm an adult is go to the store.
Oh, you don't want to go? Never mind. I'll go.
Don't do that. Give it to me, I'll go.
And get a quarter pound of butter.
I got you a quarter pound this morning. Why'd you buy them a half pound at a time?
And suppose the house burned down this afternoon. Why do I need an extra quarter pound of butter?
If my mother ever taught logic in high school, this would be some weird country.
So, what are you gonna do?
No. Leave me alone. You have to be watching me.
It's my bedroom as much as yours. I don't have to leave if I don't want to.
Alright, well, you have to be staring at me. Can I have any privacy?
I'm staring into space. I can't help it if your body interferes. I bet you're worried.
How would you feel if your entire life depended on what your Uncle Jack decided? I wish Daddy was still alive.
He would have said no. He was really strict.
Not with me. If he ever said no, he always had a good reason. He always talked things out. I wish I could call him somewhere and ask him what to do now. One 3-minute call to heaven is all I ask.
Ask Mom. She talks to him every night.
Who are you talking about?
Mom, she talks to him every night. Okay. Every night before she goes to bed, she places his picture on a pillow and talks to him. Then, right before they go to sleep, she lifts them like halfway up and they go to bed.
That's not true.
It is so. Last year when I had that big fever, I went to bed and with both of them. In the middle of the night, my face fell over on his picture and it cut my nose.
That's weird. I didn't know that.
I used to remember him real well, but now it's like he disappears a bit every day.
Oh God. He was so handsome. Always dressed so dapper, shoes always shined. I always thought he should have been a movie star or something. Maybe like Gary Cooper. But mostly I remember his pockets.
His pockets.
When I was 6 to 7, he'd always bring me home a little surprise, like a Hershey's or a kiss, and then he'd tell me to go get it from his coat pocket. I'd dig my hand in there, it felt as big as a tent. I'd want to crawl in there and go to sleep. There were all these terrific things inside, like juicy fruit gum, spearmint lifesavers, pennies, nickels, movie stubs, and those bracelet gloves he wanted at the time.
Yeah, the stitched lines down the fingers. I remember.
Then I found his coat in Mom's closet, and I put my hand in the pocket, felt around, and it'd been cleaned out, emptied, dry cleaned, and it felt cold. And that's when I knew he was really dead. Oh God, I wish we had our own place to live. I hate being a boarder. Listen, you and me, we make a pact, okay? First one of us to make enough money, promises not to spend any on herself, and saves it all so we can buy a house for you and me and Mom. Okay, that means no spending money on bubblegum, magazines, lipsticks, nothing. Okay? Is it a pact?
What about movies?
Movies too.
Starting when?
Starting today, starting right now.
We said Sunday. I really wanted to see The Thin Man.
Who's in it?
William Powell and Myrna Loy.
Okay, we'll start Sunday. I'll go with you Saturday. You're not wearing that though. What? You're not wearing that. It's not my hand, you know. I don't know where you got it.
not here in Columbia. He drops back, he looks for an opening, he sees it. No, he goes for the option. He's through, he crosses his own pass. Look, he catches his own pass. He's at the 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown, Columbia! The mighty Crimson of Harvard Blues is 13-12. Just listen to that crowd. Lockman! Lockman!
Eugene! Stop that yelling! I have a cake in the oven!
Eugene. Eugene. Hey, where are you? Hey, here you are. Pop back yet?
Oh, not yet. This is my brother Stan. You'll like him. Hey, what are you doing home so early?
Pop's not back.
No, hey, did you get the tickets?
What tickets?
To the Yankees. You said your boss could give you tickets.
My boss and I had other things to talk about.
I didn't ask him.
I'm in big trouble. Come upstairs.
See, now this worried me. And Stanley's the type of guy who can talk himself out of just about anything. What's the trouble?
I got fired today.
Fired? You mean like temporarily?
You don't get temporarily fired. It's permanent. It's a lifetime fire.
What happened?
It was all on the account of Andrew. You know the color guy who sweeps up? So he's cleaning the stockroom floor and he leans the broom against the table, throws some junk in the trash. Except the broom slips, knocks the can of linseed oil, 5 brand new hats. $9 Stetson, right out of the box. I mean, it wasn't his fault. It's not like he put the can of linseed oil there, right?
Right.
So Mr. Strohan comes in. He sees the oily hats and he goes berserk. He starts yelling at Andrew and telling him that the hats are going to have to come out of his salary. $27. So Andrew starts to cry.
What, he cried?
Yeah. More than 2 years old. Grown man. All all over the stockroom floor. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of furniture upstairs, if you know what I mean, but he's a really sweet guy, you know? He's always bringing me coffee, telling me jokes, making me laugh. I don't always get the jokes, but I laugh anyway. It makes him feel good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I says to Mr. Strohan that I didn't think it was fair that he had to pay for the hats. It was an accident. It wasn't Andrew's fault.
You said that to him?
Sure, why not? So Mr. Stroheim says, "Do you want to pay for the hats, Big Mouth?" I said, "No, I don't want to pay for the hats." And then he said, "Mind your own business and keep your big mouth shut."
Holy mackerel.
Yeah. He's sitting there staring at me. Looked like machine gun bullets were going to come out of his eyes at any second. Then he calmly tells Andrew to go to the store to get 3 brand new hats, which is normally my job.
I can't believe it.
Guess what he tells me to do?
What?
He tells me to grab a broom and start sweeping. For the week, I'm the cleaning guy. Huh.
I can't believe it.
Everybody's watching me to see what I'm going to do. Even Andrew stopped crying. I felt like the dignity of everyone that worked there was in my hands. So I grabbed the broom, I gritted my teeth. Oh, and there's this big pile of dirt right in the middle of the floor.
And?
Swept it all over Mr. Stroheim's shoes. Which ironically, Andrew had just finished shining that morning, if you want to talk about iron.
I'm dying. I'm actually dying.
Yeah. Everybody's busting a gut watching this unfold. Mrs. Mulcahy, the bookkeeper, could barely keep a false teeth in her mouth. Andrew's eyes were hanging out like 5 inches from their sockets.
This is the greatest story in the history of the world.
So, Mr. Strohan grabs me, pulls me into his back office, he slams the door, shuts the blind, and he goes on to tell me this huge story about how he was raised in Germany to respect his superiors. He said, "If I ever did a thing like you do, they would beat me over the conference and they would throw me away there."
That's perfect. You got hit down perfect.
Yeah, no, I'm good at that. But I told him, we're not in Germany anymore, old buddy.
You said that to him?
No, I said it to myself, I don't want to go too far.
Okay, how much longer?
I was just so mad, you know? If you give in when you're 25 and a half, you're going to give in for the rest of your life, don't you think?
Yeah. What did he say? Can you get your job back?
What he told me was he liked me, that I was a good kid, and then he wanted me to write a letter with college. And have it on his desk by 9 a.m., or I could consider myself fired.
Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating hard.
Positively. Except I gotta talk to Pop first. You know, discuss it with him. He once told me it's important to stand up for what you think is right in the world. Stand up for your principles.
What if he thinks that you should write the letter?
He won't. He'll leave it up to me, I know it.
But what if he says, write the letter?
I guess we're gonna have to wait till the end to find that out.
All in all, it was shaping up to be one heck of a dinner. I'll tell you this though, I have this two-way thing with Stan. I either worship the ground he walks on, or I hate him so much that I want to